What is up, you guys? WatchMeWatchYou back again when you got another reaction video. Today we're going to be finding out what Cam Newton looks for in a woman.
I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37
My parents were
years
together
now,
for
and it's a beautiful
30,
thing.
I think they're 30 years.
I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part.
You don't act the part.
I don't act the part.
Facts.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches.
But you don't act the
and
part.
I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
So this is the first half of the clip. All honestly speaking, I don't really understand what the uproar is. I really don't get it. First of all, this man is a guy that has nothing but experience by long-term healthy relationships. Obviously, by his, I'm saying, as what he's seen growing up. So that's what he wants. Obviously, he comes from a traditional background. This is what he wants. Now, one thing I thought that was really weird when nigga said he comes from a 3-parent household. I was say, whoa, hold on, bro. You might have to break that down a little bit. It was just confusing me because can you imagine, like can you fucking imagine? I've seen in the past, right? Not in the past, but I've seen it just happen, period. Like in a lot of African cultures, and even sometimes in like Latin culture too, there might be like, really African cultures, I know it's popularized there. There'll be like one man and like multiple wives, you know? And you know what happens? If the guy can afford it, But then I was thinking to myself, what if this nigga had like a dad, and then he had like another dad, and then like a mom, and then they all live in the same household. So like the dad was like gay for like the other dad, and then like he was what? Let me just shut the fuck up. Let me just shut. Yo, that'd be so. That'd be different. It would be weird. It'd be weird because it's something that I've never seen before. Not saying there's nothing wrong with being gay, but it's just weird because it's like you don't see shit like that. And how would that dynamic work? I think the main problem that people are mad about is when he said that you don't know how to be quiet. And the thing that bothers me is that when he says you don't know how to be quiet or cater, let's just stretch this first. When he says catering a man, there's nothing wrong with catering a man. And I think nowadays in our society, it's like really not taught, but it's really like pushed upon, or it's the narrative of catering your man is like being a servant for your man. No one's saying that while this nigga's posted beachside or poolside shirtless, that you have to go pick the best grapes and then the best oranges and get the best apples and cut the best chicken and come over here and right next to this nigga rub his feet and then feed him with your hands and drop food in his mouth while he's twiddling and diddling his fingers and toes together. That's not what anyone's saying. Like, catering a man just means that, yo, if he needs help with the business, it'll be nice if you can help him out. If he's the one that's providing for you, making your lifestyle extremely easy, making your life extremely easy, making it very, very non-stressful, because a lot of people know that a lot of stress comes from financial issues. And if you never have to worry about that because of what this man's providing for you, it's a good bet to cater him. I mean, a lot of relationships are different. A lot of people go 50-50 on stuff. A lot of women have it in this fantasy that most men can make $100,000 a year. That is not normal. 15% of men in the United States, 15 to 20% of men, honestly, I would say 10 to 15% of men in the United States, of people in the United States, make $100,000 plus a year alone. I would say it's probably 1 out of 10 people, right? So it's not a common thing. Social media makes it look like it's common, but it really isn't that common. So that being said, if you're lucky enough to be in a relationship like that, then you should probably sacrifice a little bit. You should want to be more attentive, you should want to cater more to your man. If he's making your lifestyle extremely easy, that you never have to worry about bills, you never have to worry about being stressed out because something isn't paid. You never have to worry about missing a payment on something. You never have to worry about bad credit. You never have to worry about starting that business you always wanted to do. You never have to worry about anything. because this man got it taken care of. So it would be in your best interest, if you want to keep him, that maybe you should cater him a little more. No one's saying you need to be a slave. No one's saying you need to be a servant. Catering someone does not mean being a slave or a servant. So we need to get that like squared away and make sure that's stamped out and shipped out. Because if you don't do that shit, 9 times out of 10, a guy that's that rare, I would say, is gonna pack you up and you out of here. Right, he's gonna just replace you for a new chick. Now, the second thing I want to say is as far as shutting up, right, or as what people are taking it as is as that, right. But for me, I take it more so when he says to be quiet. I don't take it in the way that bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. You say one word, I'ma smack the shit out of you, bitch. When I tell you shut the fuck up, you shut the fuck up, you ugly ass whore. That's not what he's saying. What he's saying to you, what he's saying is like, bro, if I come back from a long day of work, bro, I bust my ass. I work anywhere from 10 to 15 hours a day. I make anywhere from 5 to 10K plus a month. I make 5, 6K on a bad month, but usually 8 to 10K plus on a good month. The last thing I want to hear is me coming home having to deal with a crass, annoying ass, fucking sore in the thumb, nail in my back ass bitch. I don't want to hear some annoying shit. A girl is pegging me, pause, or just knowing me over some petty ass shit. If there's like a fucking, I don't know, maybe there's like a fork on the countertop, or there's like a fucking plate in the dish in the fucking sink. I don't want to hear about you arguing with me over stupid stuff. No, I don't want to hear about that. I really don't. So that being said, it's like, yeah, like I get that 100%. You don't want to be annoyed when you come home after a long day at work. So you should just be quiet. If that dish is in the sink, girl, just get the dish. Put it in the sink, wash it. Like, if you see someone putting in all that work for you to make your life easy, bro, like, pick up for something that's so lackluster compared to the shit that he's doing for you at the moment. It's the same thing if you live with your parents, bro. If your parents are paying for your school, if your parents are putting a roof over your head, bro. Me as a young man, like, bro, I'll get my parents money to help out on rent. I clean up around the house. I do the chores because they're putting a roof over my head, right? It's been like that ever since I got a job. It's like you gotta pick up for what you can do. You gotta know how you can fit in, how you can help out and pitch in some kind of way. It doesn't have to be financial, but that's just human courtesy. It has nothing to do with being treated like a slave. Like, I'm not gonna say that my parents treat me like a slave just because they make me pay rent and clean up around the house. Bro, they put a roof over my head. They make my life easy. And like, my mom makes food sometimes. She cooks sometimes, not as much because I'm a grown man now and I can learn how to make food for myself, but still they do that for themselves. So it has nothing to do with being treated like a slave. It's just this nowadays with modern women want to be independent and they want to be strong, and they think that they don't have to cater a man. That they can still say that I want a guy to make over 100,000 a year, 6'5". He has to do the X, Y, and Z. I don't want no not nigga working 9 to 5. They can have all these requirements, but they don't want to do anything to pitch in on their end. You better, nigga. You better not ask them to do shit, nigga. If you do, they're gonna, nigga, you out of here, boy. You shipped out, nigga. They canceling your ass, nigga. Let alone you ever ask for some shit. The fuck, nigga. I'm cute, nigga. I'm cute, and I'm giving you box. I'm giving you some pussy. I'm sucking your dick. That's all. That's all. Pause. That's all that I have to do, nigga. I don't gotta do shit else. Like, well, you got me fucked up because I'm just gonna be in your guts. I ain't gonna be your man. I'm just gonna be in your guts, and you gonna be talking to me like that. Like,
boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Now, a lot of women, now the kickback of that is be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet for the man and handle his business. You know, that's what they say. Oh, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna be submissive to a man and handle his business. That's what they're gonna say. So what is your?
I don't agree with that.
But it's ways to do it.
You should be like that the first time you meet that person. Men or women,
no, I ain't
doesn't matter.
But I'm also gonna also tell the men to start being men, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, that sucker shit should not be rewarded.
And what sucker shit? So,
you know, when a person carries himself social media wise and it's a fraud in real life.
Okay.
You know, it's more to every person that got money, every person who's rich isn't a real one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I think that gets kind of
That's a
misconstrued in this society now because a lot of people have money, but they're not
have money, but
genuine
a lot of people don't Yep.
And
A lot of people
pride
aren't genuine.
myself, everybody who knows me knows, like, bro,
I honestly don't see what this nigga said that was wrong. I don't know why people are upset or why people are being livid over this shit. There's nothing he said that was incorrect. And honestly speaking, being like around a lot of women and a lot around niggas too, like the thing is that a lot of women think just because they're bad, then that's already enough. Like you being very attractive in the face and being voluptuous does not make you a bad bitch. It doesn't. There's a lot of other things that would have to make you a quality woman, you know? A lot of other things that play into role with that in order for you to be labeled a bad bitch. You feel me? Like there's a lot of girls that look really good but they can't cook. A lot of girls that look really good but they can't clean. They don't know how to cater, man, like what he said. A lot of women that are really attractive but they are very masculine, very argumentative, have a lot of baggage, have a lot of trauma that they just can't let go of, are very shysty, liars, insecure, disrespectful, aggressive. There's a lot of women that look good but they're fucking crazy and they're fucking toxic. And like just because you look good doesn't mean you're a bad bitch. You still look good, you still look pretty, but if you act like that, niggas don't want to take you serious. The same thing when it comes to niggas, when it comes to money. Like I said, a lot of guys like girls for how they look. A lot of girls, like that's like the key to the door. That's gonna have that's gonna have certain things that trials and tribulations in a relationship be scapegoated because you look as good as you are, you look as good as you look when it comes from a man looking at a woman. Vice versa, it's like that off of what a man can provide financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, sexually, all that shit, and it goes on and on when it comes to women on men. Now, for example, you know, a lot of niggas will try to lead with their money. You can be a rich nigga, but you can still be a clown. You could be a rich nigga, but you can still be fake. You could be a rich nigga and you could still be a loser. You could still, you being rich doesn't mean you're a real nigga at all. At all. But now we live on social media. We live on social media now. So like a lot of people go off of what they see on social media. So all I have to show you is a my rich lifestyle and you're gonna fall for it. I'm selling you a dream and you're gonna buy it. Just like how most people do. No, it is what it is. But I think that's what he's saying. That just like he's just saying basically, if you're a pretty girl, make up for it in a lot of other ways. Cater your man, know how to be feminine, know how to be submissive, and know how to be a good quality woman that's going to listen to her man, especially if you're dating a man that's going to provide for most of your lifestyle, that's going to pay for the vacations, pay for most of your bill, pay for your car, pay for your insurance, pay for your phone bill, to the point the only thing you really have to pay for is just your car note and groceries and utilities, and that's it. If you're dating a man like that, learn how to be a good woman for that man. Now, should that man control you? No. Should that man take advantage of you? No. But if he's a good quality man, hold on to him. Don't be so like, I ain't gonna cook for you, nigga. This is nah. Like, girl, do you know what you got? The fuck? The same thing when it comes to niggas on girls. Niggas think because they have a lot of money, they can do a lot of shit and they can lie and do all this shit. Like, bro, you have a good quality woman, bro. This is not the type of girl you want to take as a joke. Just because you have bread, bro. People, it's only gonna be for so long that eventually your money is not gonna mean nothing to her. Nothing. Yeah. Let's see what this girl had to say.
My one and only response to Cam.
She about to say some bullshit, bro.
If you didn't see it, here's the gist. You can only be a bad bitch or a true woman if you fulfill a man's needs. Okay.
He did not say that. He said nothing about being a real woman. He said being a bad bitch, and he never said let them speak.
Okay?
He said know how to be quiet.
No, not fair enough. It's 2022, babe. Wake up. Also, you've got
this bitch is fucking
up. If you think
what
I am
the
doing
fuck,
for a grown ass man that he is fully capable of doing
she
himself.
also
I married a man, not a baby.
Jabberwocky shit, bitch. Fuck out of here.
The fuck? Believe that. But no, I am not at your every beck and call. You know why? Because I'm living my own life too, babe. Period.
You gotta go, bro.
Yeah, Cam,
you gotta go, bitch. You're not it, shorty.
Wasn't it?
You not it. You gotta go.
Yikes.
You gotta get packed up, rolled up, and shipped out. You gotta go. You not it. You are not it, bro. This man said nothing about shutting up. He said he's learning how to be quiet. No one's saying, bitch, shut the fuck up, I smack shit out of you. No one's saying that. He never said that. He just said, yo, just learn how to be quiet. If you're basically saying what I took it as and how I would take it as if it was me, if I'm busting my ass for you in your lifestyle and mine and making shit easy as fuck for you, bruh, I don't want to hear your mouth every fucking day. Being annoying over some stupid petty shit. I don't want to hear you give me attitude every fucking day. Shut the fuck up. Like, yes, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Yes, shut the fuck up. Like, and you gotta think in perspective, this nigga makes millions of dollars. So he can request that. If you're dating him and that luxurious lifestyle is a part of it. So me as a man, if I'm busting my ass and I can provide you not as luxurious, but I can provide you a good, easy life. that you really don't have to worry about shit, I don't want to hear your mouth every day. I get it. Every now and then, I might, if I keep doing the same thing, it gets annoying. Like, Miles, why the hell I gotta keep telling you? I get it. But if it's like a first time thing, a first time offense, and you're already being annoying over that shit, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Yes, be quiet. You're being annoying. Why are you complaining over dumb shit? I'm not trying to hear I've been busting my ass all fucking day for 15, 16 hours, bro. I don't want to hear you bicker and argue at me because I left a plate in the sink. And he said nothing about being a real woman is X, Y, and Z. He didn't say that. He said a boss bitch. And this is what y'all call a boss bitch. And that's not what a boss bitch is. What's wrong with catering your man, bruh? Why is that a problem? What's wrong with being there for your man? It's the same way a man should be there for his woman, should cater his woman, should compliment her. What's wrong with catering to somebody, bruh? No one's saying to be a servant or be a slave. I don't really understand it, but you know, it is what it is. That being said, guys, peace, love, and positive like always. This is WatchMeWatchYou from Dreams, signing out with yet another $1 million video. If you're not following dreams, what are you doing? I'm out.
Baby, do you feel that pressure building up from where my pills on a kill that connection with him? I'm trying to peel. Girl, it's a legacy. Tell me, girl,